Yo, fellas, what's good, man? It's your man Celibate Scotty, Bearded Monk, Scotty Bin him. Second video today. Some more talking points I want to get into. I'm wearing the headphones. I want to see if I can isolate the noise around me, man, the background noise. But if not, we'll get into it, man. Just walking around the park. Beautiful day outside. The city's got a lot of nice parks in it. Let's take advantage, man. Yeah, man. I do want to talk about... I heard someone say something earlier, right? Online. And I thought that was important. Like, fellas, there's two things you've got to prioritize in your life, man. As of right now. It's getting your body in the best shape you can possibly get it in. And start generating some income online, man. You know? A lot of you might have 9 to 5 jobs. Whatever them jobs may be, you know? Some of you are doing well. But one income's never been safe, man. You know? I was talking to someone earlier. And he said his guy just got sacked yesterday from his job, right? But the day before that, he got a new apartment, right? So he said his boy was stressing out. What do I do now? You know? Now his mind starts scrambling, looking for work. Like he said, you know, I just showed him how to make money online. I mean, within 36 hours, he made like £40. Now, £40 don't seem great, right? But let's be honest. How much people are earning £40 within an hour at work on their jobs? Making £40 within 36 hours of losing your job, and that's your first introduction to online money. That's good. £40 says, you know what? At least I can make something online. It's important you get in shape, because you getting in shape says a lot about you personally as a man. You know, it's a conversation starter in itself. You know, me personally, I'll be walking down the street in my tight ass t-shirts after I've come from the gym, guy in shop, and then, you know, what am I looking for? And I've had dudes run up on me outside the shop, on the street, inside the shop. Yo, how much times you, I mean, how often do you go gym, train and all that kind of stuff? So I'm like, look, every day really. I don't really take breaks off like that. He's like, every day you go training. I said, yeah, a couple hours a day. And he's saying, don't your body hurt? Don't your body get tired? Don't you get injuries? I'm saying, not really. It's not like that. You know? Not every day you go gym, you're just lifting big old bulky weights trying to get blenched. Training is more of a mental thing, you know what I mean? Just about showing up for yourself. If I say I'm in the gym for like 2-3 hours, that's real shit. An hour on a treadmill, an hour doing normal training, maybe I lose track of time, it's been 3 hours. Yeah, 2-3 hours is standard for me in the gym, you know? But the guy just run up on me, you know what I mean? It just starts conversations. You know what I mean? It builds respect amongst men, because every man knows how difficult it is to get in shape. And a man that's already in shape can see you put in a lot of work. He understands what it is, dedication it takes. If he's in shape himself, you know? He understands what it takes to get in shape. This man done the same thing as me. Every day, training hard, eating correctly. Training, man. You know? One sec, fellas, 1 sec. One sec. Just found a cool little chill out spot. Bear with me, homies. Bear with me. Set up the tripod real quick so I can talk to you guys. Perfect. Yeah, man. Like, if a man's in shape already and he's got a good physique about him, he knows what it takes. I mean, the eating healthy, the training, the discipline, the routine, the regimen. So he automatically respects seeing you like that, you know what I mean? And if a man's not in shape, you walk around, you got a V-taper, you got wide shoulders, big back, small waist, you know what I mean? Your legs are strong as well. It just builds admiration and respect. And not mentioning what it biologically does to females, you know? Females love a nigger in shape, man. When you're walking on the street and you're wearing tight t-shirts and they can see your abs through your clothing, you know? This is shit I'll be doing, man. I'll be walking, this is a thin t-shirt, skin tight. But most of the time in winter, I'm wearing a vest underneath, you know? And females can still see my abs through my clothes, and that's 2 pieces of clothing. You understand? Eyeing you up. And I'm telling you, all this trying to sell yourself to a female, if you find her attractive, you ain't got to do all that. She's gonna come to you. And that's how it is with females, you know what I mean? When you work on yourself, you know what I mean, you got yourself together in shape, make a little money for yourself, you ain't got to be the richest guy, you know? You're driving something nice or you're not driving at all, it doesn't really matter. Females are attracted to a man who takes care of himself physically. Bottom line, period. Right? Doesn't matter where you drive, doesn't matter what you where you live. All that she can see is this guy is in good shape. Nice strong arms, 6-pack up, wide shoulders. Females love that silhouette, you know? And then once you start figuring out how to make money online as well, man, it's a game changer. Like, if you're in shape as a man, you can train a man you can train a man, you know what I mean? If a man's serious about really getting in shape, you can quote whatever price you want, because what you have to understand is once you get in shape, that is a skill that you have learned. You understand? And now that's more valuable to you as well as the outside world, because that's one more thing you can talk about and you have experience in. So if a man says to you, how much do you charge, blah, you can say whatever price you want, you know? Maybe it's 1,000 a month. 1,000 a month? Yeah, but listen, bro, you guy in gym and then losing motivation, having no structure. At least with me, you know what I'm saying, you get structure and a real thing. People spend money, man. People have got money out here, you know what I mean? People ain't broke. Poor people act broke because they're scared to spend money, but there's really money out here, bro. And if you really want to make some money, sell to the rich people. That's some game for you right there. Your body becomes a product, right, that you can sell. I don't mean selling your ass, I'm not saying that, I mean how you look. I'm not talking about no OnlyMans account. I'm talking about selling how you look. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And you can make money online. You've got to learn that, you know? You ain't got to start off crazy. Figure out how to make your first £10, $10, $30, $50. And then once you make £100, you can say to yourself, you know what, if I can do this 10 more times, that's £1,000. And then it keeps going up. Then you make your first 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. And then when you make 100,000, let's just say for example, you can take 20 out and you use the rest of that 80,000 to get to your first million. But at that point, you have more experience on how to make money, right? budget on a team or someone who knows how to generate traffic to your store. Like, I sell digital products all day, every day, right? Just today, 2 hours ago, I made a new product, right? Because I wrote my own ebook and I sell it, like I said the other day. Sometimes I sell it for £90, £97, sometimes £60, sometimes £100, whatever I want. Because it's my IP, my intellectual property, right? But what I did is I combined two products in one. My ebook at £37 and 12 done for you products that start you in digital marketing, right? The digital marketing one is £50 by itself. The book is £37 for April, right? So I just listed it as £80. So you get two products for £80, right? I put it up 2 hours ago and I've already had people coming to my store getting it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, and that's £80. If I sold one alone, or let's just say two, right? That's £160. And I ain't do nothing but make the product. Some people spend 8 hours at work just to earn less than £160. And that's a whole day. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? All I've got to do is come up with new ideas, put motion behind it, put energy behind it. You know, when someone buys, support them, hold their hand, and be a good businessman, a good salesman, right? That's all you need, brothers. Get in shape and learn how to make money online. And once you start doing that, man, you know, life becomes a bit more simpler. I've always said as a man, if you learn to control your dick and your emotions, life from that point out is easy and smooth. I'm telling you, I actually think it's harder to be a female in this life. Being a man is easy. It comes with difficult times, yeah, of course, because you're a man, it's always going to be difficult. But life as a man is easy, it's peaceful, it's smooth. You might have a little stress here and there, but once you learn to control your dick and your emotions, life is not hard. When you're chasing females all the time and adding all that stress to your head and all that kind of stuff, and then the females come in your life just trying to be unpeaceful and distracted, that's when life gets stressful. But if you can learn to just chill by yourself for 6 months to a year or whatever, however long you want to do that for, and focus on yourself and build something for yourself, and you've learned to control your emotions, you don't move left or right based on what someone says or someone does, and you don't need to have sex every 10 seconds, life is simple. Simple. It can't get any more simple than that, man. You know, you train hard, you eat good, you work. If you work for 5 hours out of the day working on your own business, make that 5 hours count. I've been grinding since what, 2 a.m. this morning. I woke up in the gym by 3 o'clock, left about 6 o'clock a.m. been back in my office grinding all this time, you know. TikToks, Instagrams, YouTubes, business, making money online, creating products. That's all I'm done. This Rolex, gold and shit. Next one's gonna be a day date, you know, where it says the date. I mean a day and a date. That's what I want to get next, you know. Put a little change on this one. I ain't gonna say how much. Something light but excessive. Ain't nothing flashy. Couple G's, whatever. What I'm saying is, that money came from digital marketing, digital products. Me moving out of London into a new city and spending time in Thailand, Bangkok, right, in duplex penthouses, luxury penthouses, that all come from because I make money online from my phone. And that could be you in 12 months. You want 80,000 for a coupe, 100,000 for a coupe? That can be possible in the next couple months. I mean, in like 6 months. If you understand how the digital marketing game goes and selling digital products, and you set up your store, which all these things I can teach you, right? I can show you. Shit's possible, man. Like, you gotta think about it, right? I know how to make £1 million. Simple, right? If I have bought a course that is £500, right? Or you buy a course that's £500, digital marketing course. £500 times 2,000 sales is £1 million cash. You see how quick and easy that was? Of course, it's not simple. You gotta learn to market yourself well. Maybe you go the organic route, take a bit of time. Maybe you go the traffic route. Either way, what I'm saying to you is all you gotta do is make 2,000 sales of a £500 product, and that's £1 million. Do you understand? Shit is simple, man. Someone's ringing my phone. Leaving right now, man. Busy. But yeah, man. I ain't made this video too long. But what I do want to say is, right? I said I'll link my products in the description. For some reason, right now, I can't link them in the description. But if you are interested in learning digital marketing, if you are interested in getting in shape with a proven strategy guide, training guide, go to my Instagram, and the link in the Instagram will take you to my store, right? If you don't want to spend £500 right now, but you want to learn how to start digital marketing, that product in itself is you £50. But like I said, I added the book and the product together today, and it's £80. So whether you want to buy it separately, that's up to you. But a training guide, 10 chapters of what I did to get in shape, get my physique, get the V-taper, discipline guide, training guide, steps that you can follow very easy, you know, £80. My Instagram is Scotty Bin Him, SCTY_bin him. I'll leave it on the video when I edit anyway. So, alright, brothers, focus on your body, get in fantastic shape, learn to make money online. You can't work for 12 hours every day. It's gonna break your body down, it's gonna break your mind down. At some point, you gotta detach from that world and start thinking about your own shit, your own business. £50 or £80 to learn to start your own digital marketing business from your phone or your laptop. Invest in yourself, man. Take action. You know, be inspired. There's 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, teenagers making crazy paper out here. Some sell digital products. Some what's that the game? Some are doing trading online. What's the one I'm thinking about? Drop shipping, all kinds of stuff, man. You know, there's money on the internet, right? Like I said, if you buy a product for £500, buy the course, right? You learn what's in the course, the criteria. Take a few months like I did to study it properly. Don't rush it. Study it properly. Understand what's going on, what's being said, right? Once you sell it one time, you've made your money back. You've made your money back one time. There's 2 billion people on Instagram every day. 2 billion, right? And all you gotta do is figure out how to make 2,000 sales inside of 12 months. That's £1 million cash. Your life can change in 6 months to 12 months if you really focus up. Alright? It's been real. It's your man Celibate Scotty, Bearded Monk, Scotty Bin Him. If you're interested in the products, I can't link it in the description yet, but go to the Instagram page. There's a link there, take you to my store. Alright, brothers? It's been good, man. Peace.